And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And I got another dear friend on. I just love having friends on. That makes it the conversation so much easier. But I have Doug Caywood on, and some of you all may know him as an architect with the Lewis Group and office right downtown next to the Spot. But that's not what we want to talk about today.
That's right.
But I do want to say Lake Forest Middle School is beautiful.
Thank you. We're very pleased. School's going well.
Mm-hmm. And everybody got in there and on Tuesday, and that was great. So, but Doug wants to talk to us today about Trek Through Truth, which is coming up. Well, it's not coming up, but you have it's a gala, but it'll
Correct.
be to introduce, and you just tell them what we're going to do.
Okay. I am the president of Trek Through Truth. It's a new children's museum for Cleveland that will have interactive exhibits telling 52 stories of the Bible to kids and families. 60,000 to 70,000 square foot facility. And we are having our first gala, which will be on August 25th. Doors opening at 6 with dinner at 7. Invitations have gone out to that, but if you haven't received one, we still have corporate tables available and tickets available for that. You can go on for more details on our website. It's www.trekthroughtruth.com.
And through is THRU.
With THRU,
Yes.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And under the events, you can go to the gala. You can even purchase tickets on there, get more information. Or we have a new office number at our development office. It is 665-9229.
Okay.
So you're welcome to call that for more information. But we will be giving information about where we're at in the design process, where we're looking at different sites, and how we are trying to gather community support for the project. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so the project will all be done through foundations, grants, individuals, corporate sponsorships, churches, and the like. But I brought a few of the examples today. We have our museum exhibit designers on board already with many of the exhibits, kind of to give you a flavor of what those will be like. So
wow.
We'll actually have some prototypes of a couple of these that will be on display at the gala.
Oh, neat. Okay.
They will be unveiled at that. We'll have water features, Jerusalem streets showing the art and architecture of the time. We have corporate sponsors with Cleveland State and Lee University already. We've had archaeologists in Israel this summer collecting artifacts for the dig areas in the museum. So they've brought back multiple items that will be in the dig area. So instead of doing a dino dig or something, it'll actually be where children can dig for artifacts and see pieces of pottery that could have been used at the times of the Bible.
52
Bible stories.
52 Bible stories, okay.
26 in the Old Testament, 26 in the New.
Oh, okay.
So our gala will really be focusing on phase 1 of the project, which will be the first 13 stories. So we'll be introducing those 13 stories, what opportunities there are for sponsorship of certain exhibits, individual sponsorships for the general campaign, but also how you might want to have your name involved with this, your favorite Bible story or a certain story that means something to you.
And I think this is going to be awesome, and they're going to be interactive.
Correct. We're trying to pull out all 5 senses in as many of the stories as possible.
Wow.
So when you are learning about the foods of that time, you're being able to smell, taste, feel. One of the largest exhibits will be the Red Sea exhibit, which will allow you to see the parting of the Red Sea, with the aquarium exhibit with actual aquatic life from the Red Sea period, which is very similar to some of the aquatic life we have here.
Okay.
So it's a smaller version, nothing like the Tennessee Aquarium, but it will be one of our larger exhibits, and also back up to the Noah's Ark exhibit as well and correlate with it. But we're focusing on lots of the animals in the Bible and letting those animals tell the stories of the kids. So two of those will be on display at the gala, so you'll get to see them for the first time.
And how many square feet did you say the building was going to have to be to do this?
It's between 60 and 70,000 square feet. So our total campaign is almost a $20 million project.
Whoa.
Divided into 4 phases with $5 million each.
Okay.
So our goal is to start phase 1 construction in 2020. We feel like it's a perfect vision for Cleveland, and starting in 2020 just gave a perfect starting point for that vision.
Absolutely. And I see you have a T-shirt here, so...
We do. We have T-shirts.
Are we selling those?
That are selling. They're $15 each.
Okay.
They are Trek Through Truth, and we are interactive Bible encounter is our tagline. so that you're encountering the Bible. Interactive, you're not just learning about the story, but you're interacting with it, learning about the cultures, the languages, professions, the art, how houses were built then.
And it's amazing if you study. We have a fairly new minister. This is second year at Broad Street, and he has lived in the Middle East. And so when he does some of the Bible studies that he does, he can detail
Yes,
the houses and the cooking and the everything, and it's fascinating.
it is. My wife and I have taught 4 and 5-year-olds for 10 years in Sunday school.
Oh, bless you.
And realizing what they think of when you talk about a house in the Bible or them cooking in the Bible, or they're referencing their home, which is nothing like this. So we want them to be able to spend a whole day in a facility where they can actually step back and learn what it was like when they're hearing about those stories. They have images, things to feel, things to touch, things to hear. They'll, like for the crossing the Red Sea, it will have the mist and the sounds of the water and the going through the dry land. So you'll be experiencing all those and the smells of the fish.
I have that
Might be
sometimes
a
at
good
my
or bad,
house,
but-
sitting on the deck, smelling the fish out in the water. But I think it would be good for us to let people know it's interdenominational.
It is.
It's
Yes.
not a Baptist event or a Methodist event or a Church of God event. It's interdenominational, and it'll be basically history.
It is.
Which you can't hardly change history. I mean, a lot of people try, but you can't
Right.
hardly change the history. And then also the events as they are told to us biblically.
Correct. It'll be following verse by verse of the Bible and just bringing out the culture, working with the history department at Lee and other specialists on that, of making it as close to historical based as possible.
And I think that's great. And here's going to be another destination for Cleveland.
It is.
I mean, this is awesome, folks, and we look at things to bring people to Cleveland all the time. This will be wonderful, starting in 2020, and here we go. You'll be employing people. You'll be paying. Yes. I'm sure you're going to have a gift shop.
There will be a gift
Okay.
shop, restaurant.
Oh,
We
restaurant.
have 4 to 5 different theaters. We are working with different dance troupes, such as Unity Dance Troupe, and working with agreements for them, like the Dreamer and the Veil that has been done here locally.
Yes.
In incorporating shorter versions of those type events with dance and drama and music
How neat.
as part of the museum as well.
That'll be great. All right, now tell them one more time how to get in touch with you if they're interested in the gala, or if they're just interested maybe in making a donation.
Yes, if you're interested in sponsoring something or the gala, you can contact me by phone at 665-9229, or you can go on the website and learn more about the exhibits, or sign up for anything, or do a donation online at www.trekthroughtruth.com. Or you can stop by our office and see actual artifacts that we have on display there.
Wow.
And we will also have the prototypes there after the gala in the lobby at the office right next to the spot at 63 North Ocoee Street.
Right, and right there next to the spot, and he's got beautiful windows, and you can just go look in the windows and see what's going on. So,
Yes.
Doug, this is exciting. I think this is great. And real quickly, whatever possessed you to decide to do this?
When my son was in NICU, our second son was being born, they gave us tickets for our 9-year-old to go to the Creative Discovery Museum in Chattanooga. And after leaving there and seeing our son interact for 3 or 4 hours and going back to the hospital, I told my wife that I'd like to plan a vacation to go to a facility similar to that, but look for one that was Bible related. So we were just trying to plan a vacation. So I just said that statement. When we got back home, looked for something in the nation that was focused on kids telling the stories of the Bible through interactive exhibits. There was nothing in the whole nation
Oh, my
that was
goodness.
focused just on children's interactive Bible learning. So we started there, forming the 501c3, and started the development at that point, and have been all over the nation doing research and case studies for a number of years. And now it's to a point our design has started for our actual exhibits.
I'm excited for you. I think this is going to be great. Thank you so much for sharing. And folks, don't go away, because I have a surprise guest that I think you all will be excited to see. I was excited to see him. So we're going to do a little commercial again. Watch our commercials, support our sponsors. They pay our bills. And I'll be right back with my surprise guest. So don't go away.